Hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Emily, and this is Emily on a Budget. And as you may have guessed, I'm the girl on the budget. We are cash stuffing $1,070 today because we are cash stuffing 2 weeks. I ended up very sick last week and didn't get a stuffing done for you guys, so we're doing it now. So let's get started. Our first category is beef. This, if you have watched any of my February videos, you know that I am not a fan of February. It hates me and I hate it. I'm very happy to be seeing it go. Beef is for our cow share. We get a cow every year, or half a cow every year, to cover our beef costs. And it's getting $100, it gets $50 a week. So now in the bank it has $1,500, $600, $700, $800, $1,800. And the goal for this is $2,100, so we're not far off. But yeah, this February has really kicked my butt. I wound up quite sick. I had the stomach flu last time, I think. No, I haven't even talked to you guys since I had the stomach flu. I had the stomach flu, got better, wound up with some nasty chest infection virus thing that's going around. Pretty much sat on my couch for 3 days. Not moving because I couldn't even breathe when I walked down our stairs. So I rested a lot and just tried to get better. I'm filming this on my son's birthday. He is 7 years old today. Thankfully, my husband was able to come home. So he is upstairs with them while I am down here filming this really quick. All that to say, kids just getting nothing today. They have enough in there. This is very much a bare bones stuffing. Like stuffing the things I need to stuff, and that is it. Memberships is getting 40 today. And remember, this is 2 weeks of stuffing together. So the numbers might look really high, but this is 2 weeks of stuffing. So memberships has 120, 40, 60 in it, which is fantastic. Birthdays is getting 40, and pretty much all of this is, all but 20 of this I think is going to be gone. I felt like such a bad mom. I did not have my life together enough, felt well enough to even bake my son's birthday cake. So I ran into that this morning. I ran and bought him a cake. Thankfully, he's very happy with everything he's gotten and everything he's going to get. We are going shopping later for his birthday presents. He's very excited about that. But in birthdays, we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, so 420 in birthdays. So that will get depleted quite a bit. Massage is getting 80. This is hair, nails, massage. Both my kids need, so 420s going in here. Both my kids need haircuts. I need a haircut. So this money goes towards that as well. So it's not just on me. I am a licensed massage therapist, so I do get massages on myself for that reason. Part of why this is such a bare bones budget this month is I had to miss 2 days of work, which really sucked and really hit my paycheck. So this has 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 225 in it, which will more than cover my massage, which is coming up on Sunday. Homeschool is getting 20 this week. I did a little less in here, but I still wanted to stuff it. We homeschool our kids. My son is in first grade, technically, and my daughter is not in school yet. She just turned 5. So homeschool has 120, 40, 60, 80, 210. One of my goals for homeschool right now is actually getting a little shed outside because we don't really have a great space in our house to homeschool at. I would love to be able to have a little shed to put all our school stuff in and have it one dedicated little work area outside, make it super cute. Which obviously this isn't going to fund most of that. That's going to be outside money from this budget. But yeah, that's next on the homeschool agenda, so to say. Medical, which got quite a hit because we wound up at the doctor's yesterday, is getting 50, so it has 150 in it. our copay is $25, and I took myself, my son, and my daughter to the doctors. So that was a $75 payment. I'm going to back you guys up just a skosh. No, I'm not. Okay. Piano is also getting 50, and that will finish what we need for his March. Yep. 50, 70. No. Yes. 50, 70, 95, 100. Goodness gracious, Emily. This is a struggle bus today. Sorry, guys. So that'll cover his March pianos, and then we're not getting anything in our spendings. And I actually need to unstuff my spending. I got some books that I wanted recently. So onto this binder, which is getting not much. Date night is getting skipped. Eating out is getting skipped. Household is getting 40, and I do need to, no, I don't need to unstuff this because we haven't even gotten what we wanted. So, and household, I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys that we are doing a kitchen remodel, or hoping to do a kitchen remodel and add a garage onto our house. I just got our estimate back yesterday, which I was like pulling teeth to get. And they quoted me $109,000 just to redo my kitchen. We are not millionaires. We do not have $1 million house. Where that number came from, I don't know. I literally saw it and almost passed out. I was like, holy shnikes. And I was working, and my client walks in. She's like, what happened? Like, I just got a kitchen remodel quote, and I don't think it's right. And it turns out she actually used to work in kitchen remodeling and like design and housing and all that stuff. So she was like, well, how much? I was like, you want me to tell you how much it is? She's like, yeah. It's like $109,000. She goes, for what? She's like, what are you doing in your kitchen? And I'm like, I don't know. And I asked if that included the garage quote, and the guy was like, no, we're still working on that. I'm like, I feel like this is a scam right now, and you're price gouging, and you don't actually want to do this project. So it was a little disappointing. I feel like I've been waiting months for a freaking shove-off. So called somebody else that I trust a lot more, and he's going to guide us on this path because I don't know what I'm doing, and I want to make sure we do it right and we do it well and we don't get price gouged. So yeah, household now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. We need some new water filters, so that will get spent soon. But yeah, always double check your estimates because holy smokes. Babysitting's getting nothing. Vehicle maintenance is getting 50, and this got depleted just a little bit because I broke my windshield wiper yesterday. It was frozen to my windshield, and I went to pull it off, and the wiper and the like squeegee part, the squeegee part stuck to the windshield, and the wiper part came off. So yeah, I need new ones. So my husband went and bought those yesterday. So we still have 500 in the bank. 650, 620, 40, 60, 80. Oh gosh, there's no good way to count that. Okay, 650, 70, 690, 710, 730, 745, $745 in vehicle maintenance, which is awesome. That one's just going to keep growing. Animals is getting, okay, so animals, I took out the $500 placeholder because we took our dog to the vet. So that was $420. So this is $130 because I'm putting in the 50, but I'm also putting in the 80 that I did not leave in our high yield savings account. So that came back in here. We also got chickies, little baby chickens, which are in the other room. So animals has been a little bit depleted, but for the best reasons, like healthy dog and little baby chickens, which just make me so happy. So animals now has 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 255, 260, 265. And I am looking at getting bees this year. I have not done them for a few years. We have It's Michigan. It's really hard to overwinter your bees, at least as like amateurs. So we are working on getting better at that. But even like our neighbors who do bees, they lose quite a few hives over the winter. So because we have less hives, it's just a higher rate of loss in comparison. So I don't know if I'll pull from this for the bees or not. I might just use tip money and stuff like that to cover my bees. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. I love beekeeping. It is so calming, so relaxing. Clothing is getting 20. I wanted to stuff this because we are going to be in need of new clothes and I didn't want to get behind. So clothing has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 150, 160, 171, 171. And I do have some bathing suits coming for myself to try on because I don't have a swimsuit that fits and we are going to Florida in 2 weeks. So I need that. Travel is getting 50. It has 500 in the bank. So it has now 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. So 650, 670, 5, 685, 695, 700. So travel now has $700 in it, which is fantastic. Excuse my cough. I'm still getting over whatever I had. And then this is, it doesn't have a like label yet, but it says plant a garden and all of my cash tips are going in here. And then we'll do a little bit of money from the budget into here. I am like doubling my garden size this year and I've bought almost all my seeds. So that part's done. I need to get my onions started before we leave for Florida and then everything else can wait until after. But this right now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 125, 130, 131, 132, $132 in my garden fund. And that most of that came from cash tips. So that was awesome. Miscellaneous is getting nothing. We are then on to our 10K challenge. I didn't do holidays. Oh, shoot. I knew I missed something. Okay, well, I'll just have to fix that off screen. So 10K challenge, finishing out February is 130 and 250. So 380 total is what we're going to stuff. So let's 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay. So we will add that to our pile here. Count that in a second. I'm pretty sure it's 500 something. So we will transfer that over to Ally. I have not finished my taxes yet, so even my tax money is sitting in the bank still. Goodness, I can't even color in the lines today. We are struggling today, but it's okay. We're going to make it through. So in here now, we have 1,000 that I've already transferred over to the bank. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 520, 40, 60, 80, 90, 610. So $610, $1,610 that we have saved out of 10,000. That is fantastic. And the goal is still to finish this challenge by the end of the year because that will fund our emergency fund for 3 months. And that's a goal for the year is to fund the 3 months. Okay, well, I was going to put this $5 in Save with Judy, but what I'm going to do is stick it in Summer Fun because I completely missed. So this will have $30 now. I completely missed stuffing our holidays. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, I wasn't thinking. But yeah, that's all she wrote for today. I fuzzled that all together. If you're still here hanging out with me, thank you. Next week will be much more put together, God willing. I feel better and feel like myself. But thank you for hanging out today, and I will see you next week. Bye.